Briana Marie, the cut crease queen, yeah. She got what you need, yeah. You know what I mean, Briana Marie, the go-to stylist. Treat you like a diamond. Everything is love with Briana Marie.
Hey dolls, welcome back to another video. It is me, your girl Briana Marie, and you're tuning into another client tutorial. I will be doing a voiceover, and you're going to hear audio from the original clips.
I'm gonna make you feel like this. This is so sexy.
Okay, so I know the volume is loud, so please turn it down. That was your first warning. But anyways, y'all, I'm cleaning up her brows. She did want her brows a little bit smaller than usual. Her brows are very thick, but she wanted me to go down on her brows.
I'm a waxer, so I see dingleberries, like a little pebble or two, a little tissue or something. But I ain't never just full blown seen something. It looked like she used the bathroom on herself, 100%. Like,
Baby, she had me over here rolling. She's an MUA as well, located in Indiana, y'all. Go check her out. I will leave her stuff in the description right below. But y'all,
it was super inflamed all the time because I just kept breaking out. So at first I started with like started lighting up my scars, and then I would get facials at least twice a week.
okay, back to the tutorial. So after I cleaned her brows up and cleaned them, like arched them, I went ahead and took some brow gel. Y'all already know Benefit has the best brow gel, and her brows are thick, so it tames those brows down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead after the brow gel has dried and pat her brows down to make them matte. We want these brows to last all day. Y'all already know. If y'all haven't been on my channel, y'all already know I'm going to do this step regardless when I do my brows. Like, it's just a must. It's just a must. So I do go ahead and take the two colors that I always use, which is espresso and mochaccino. Those are my favorite. Okay, for a lighter tone, like real light, I'll probably just use mochaccino because I don't want the brows to be too dark. But it's all personal preference. Some people have personal preference as to they want their foundation dark, even though their chest is light. Some people want darker brows, even though it don't fit them. Like, you know, go with the client, but then also to like give them options. So I did go ahead and fill her brows in, and what I did go ahead and do was conceal them. So it's a method, like you do the outer part lighter, like bright, and then the inner part you do that matches her skin tone, if that makes sense. You want the brow bone to pop. You can do a darker concealer or the same concealer all over, but we want the brow bone to pop over here. So we're going to do a lighter one towards the arch area, and then in the front we're going to do a darker concealer. So I'm going ahead and fluffing the brows up. As you can see, I do have my camera as well, because one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get content over here. I want to go ahead and use my base for my line. This is Icy Zero, and I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit. I want it to dry just enough to where I can't. She's looking, y'all, look. And it'd be so funny because clients always do this. They look, then they probably be like, So sometimes, you know, you be nervous because you don't know if it's gonna come out right. I don't know. I still get butterflies when I do clients. Anyways, I did go ahead and use my base, but let the base dry, and then you go ahead and start putting your shadows on. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this dark shade. This is from the I want to say this is from the Juvia's Place palette. Yes, this is from the Juvia's Place palette, the first shade. It's the second shade out of the Juvia's Place Warriors palette, and then I also go ahead with my second shade out of the bronze palette. It's in the shade, not shade, it's in dark, because you know they have different ones, deep, dark, light. So it's the first one in the dark palette. So I go ahead and take a fluffier brush and start blending that out, the first shade. All it took was 2 brushes to achieve this look and 2 shadows. And mostly you can use the bronze palette to do your shadows. So 2 eyeshadow brushes, which are fluffy, and a bronze palette, and baby, you got your everyday look right there. You don't really need nothing else. So I just go back and forth to make sure everything is blended. Y'all already know me. Y'all know how I'm coming. I cannot. We didn't do a wing this time. We just did something very simple. She's going to the Nicki Minaj concert, and baby, when I tell you we was lit in there, if y'all hear the in-ad audio, well, not in-ad, but like the original audio from the original clip, we was listening to Nicki Minaj. Now I want these lashes that I put on her. She has them. She got them from a lash tech, and she actually did minks on a strip. I'm like, baby, I need those. So I went ahead and did her face. I did upload a video of the foundations that I think y'all should choose. I did get her Red Bull. Y'all have my boyfriend like, go to the store, get me in her Red Bull. And he brought it too, so.
I just be like nervous to like, have no look.
Girl, please.
And down.
Everything you do looks great.
Sure, I be nervous doing clients.
Really? You get nervous?
Uh-huh.
Oh, please. I guess I feel way more normal than I hate my eyes. I wish they was. You got so much eyelid space.
Red Bull, but I did go ahead and pick B, and I did go ahead and pick C. I think C was Macau, and B was Cadis from NARS, the Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation. If you haven't seen my shorts video, go ahead and look at that, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So I mixed those two together. I probably did mix a little bit of D in there as well, but it just always the foundation is very tricky because as you've seen when you came in the video, that her face was way darker than her chest, but she didn't want it too light, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept it at a tone to where it's not too dark, but it also kind of matches her hands and neck. As you can see, her hands, it did have like the tones of her face and also her neck in it. Like, it's just crazy. But I don't know, you just test things out and do what's best for you. So I did go ahead and brighten it up because
I'm getting my makeup done.
Brightening up your face with concealer, everything balances out. So it's neither here or there. It turned out really good. I just like I was in love with this B. She was too. Like, y'all probably saw her look in the camera the first time, but when she gets to the end, she gonna really like it. So y'all, I did go ahead and bronze with foundation. I took the NYX foundation. I think it's called Filter. I will leave it in the description right below, and if so, ask me. I will definitely comment back to y'all. But yeah, I did go ahead and use that. You don't have to technically get bronzers or things as such to do your face with. There is no rules to makeup. I could use a foundation as a bronzer, like a cream bronzer. I could use a blush, a lipstick as a blush. Like, there is literally no rules to makeup, y'all. And just use what you got to achieve the look that you want. Okay, get that content in. I do go ahead and brighten up a little bit more because she says, I want that bright under eye that you be doing, baby. I'm gonna do it for you because I love those type of looks. And we was talking about too, it's so many artists out here that you go to the artists that you like and that you want. You looking at their work, you go to what you know that you want. It's artists out here that does very natural light makeup. You go to that artist. It's people out here that do dramatic makeup, people out here that do Instagram tutorial makeup, a little bit of both, give you a neutral glam, but that's not natural, you know, but they'll give you what you're looking for. Then you have people that can do a very bomb SFX makeup look, like very creative, like will eat down. Okay, so you know, you just go to people that you want and for that occasion. Like, you can have various or plenty artists. There is no limit at all.
So pretty.
Y'all, that was my blush palette, and she bought one. She was like, baby, I'm not leaving here without getting a blush palette. And look at the results. I'm telling you, my blushes are so bomb. Y'all better go ahead and shop with me in the description bar below because they come out so good every time. Very pigmented, and I just love how you can use them. You don't have to do anything heavy, just a light hand, and it's going to look so pretty on your skin. Okay, I'm bronzing the nose, y'all, and baby, when I say snatched, I mean snatched. Look, she was looking at it. We always looking at it, like, cause that looks so good. Now, as far as powders, I have to go ahead and give me some powders. The ones from MAC, I have stopped doing clients, y'all. So what I did was just take translucent powder. When you don't have a pressed powder, you take translucent powder and set the whole face, because you don't have a pressed powder to set the whole face with. Now, I technically love pressed powders to set the whole face with because it brings the color back, but for this occasion I use translucent powder. That's it.
It's the blush. Ah, if you haven't bought it, what are you waiting on?
Trust me, what she said was valid. Okay, no cap. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a bronzer for the lip liner. The ones from Juvia's Place. No, not Juvia's Place. Let's go round that back. The one from P. Louise. And I went ahead and just lined her lips. When I tell you the world is yours when it comes to makeup, it is. So go ahead and use what you got to get what you want. What did Diamond say? Did Diamond say that? Yeah, she said that. But y'all went ahead and put some, hey. liquid lipstick from Dose of Color in the shade Sand in the center. And then I went ahead and used this Tiffany by Beats lip gloss, and I used my clear lip gloss. I did alcohol that tube down, the one that I used for clear. And yeah, y'all, this is it. This is the beat. I did go ahead and highlight her nose and spray her down with some matte spray. I enjoyed doing this client's makeup. We had nothing but talks, laughs, singing songs. Like, she was really hyped. But until then, I'll see y'all on my next tutorial.